Welcome into Duval Daily, presented by GenJag.com. I'm Jordan DeLugo. Thanks so much for tuning in here on Wednesday, September 6th. We are just one sleep away from the NFL regular season kickoff, a couple more sleeps away from the Jaguars taking on the Colts in Indy for their regular season opener. Before we get hot and heavy into that matchup, though, did want to point out one particular bit of news about the Jaguars starting lineup. Ben Bartch is back in the starting lineup, right? Jaguars left guard. He suffered a pretty severe knee injury back in week 5 of the 2022 campaign. He dislocated his knee and suffered ligament damage in the knee. Returned a couple weeks back and played in the preseason finale, played well for the Jaguars. Now, according to the Jaguars' unofficial depth chart for the week 1 game release, he's back in the starting lineup at left guard. And I think this is a really nice development for the team and for Ben Bartch, obviously. He's worked really hard to get back to full health, trying to get ready for this football season, and he's been able to do that. And we all love Tyler Shatley, right? His replacement, kind of the swing interior offensive lineman for the Jaguars over the last decade, right? A guy who can play center, left guard, right guard. But Shatley, while he brings that toughness, that versatility up front, he does not have the same physical talent and physical ability as a Ben Bartch, who is big, strong, athletic, has good length on the interior, a former tackle in college. Shatley, has been dealing with issues of his own, right? With the AFib situation, he had not been cleared to fully participate in practice, to do full contact work until today. Doug Peterson just met with the media a few minutes ago, said that Tyler Shatley is back and cleared for full contact as well. Shatley would have been starting had he been fully available and Ben Bartch not been available, right? So he's kind of that backup there. So I think it's really good news all around that you're getting Ben Bartch back in this starting lineup, that you're getting Tyler Shatley back, who can really play legitimately left guard, center, and right guard for you in a pinch. If you need anybody to step up in case of injury, Tyler Shatley's there for you now, it looks like. So that's good news. So you're getting Ben Bartch back, you're getting Tyler Shatley back. That is great news getting into this regular season, getting set for kickoff in this 2023 regular season, a season in which the Jaguars offense has incredibly high hopes. But getting Ben Bartch back in the lineup, starting lineup, I think you're going to see less of those quick losses where there's immediately a defensive lineman in the backfield. That happened to Tyler Shatley a few too many times last year. Again, Bartch just doesn't get overwhelmed the same way Shatley does at times with some of these really hulking, athletic interior defensive linemen that you see across the league today. He just has more physical ability than Tyler Shatley does, even though you do love Tyler Shatley. Again, his grit, toughness, strength, just not quite the athlete, not quite the physical specimen that Ben Bartch is. So great to get Ben Bartch back in the lineup. I think you really like getting him in there against the Colts as well. This is a team that has two really talented interior defensive linemen. When you talk about DeForest Buckner, who's one of the best interior pass rushers in the game, one of the best interior players as a whole still for the Indianapolis Colts. And then Grover Stewart, who's one of the most unheralded, underrated defensive tackles in the game today. He is awesome. So getting Ben Bartch back for this matchup, I think really helps because you have two really talented interior defensive linemen for the Colts. I think he's going to be able to handle that a little bit better than Tyler Shatley would be able to. And I think that he's played well throughout his career for the Jaguars against the Colts. Dating back these last 3 matchups that he's had against the Colts, I think he's played pretty well overall. And with Bartch playing at left guard, a healthy Brandon Sheriff at right guard, Luke Fortner going into his second year at center after starting every single snap for the Jaguars at center as a rookie in 2022. I think their interior offensive line has a chance to be a lot better in 2023, both in the run blocking department and in pass protection. And don't forget, this is the second year for all of these guys under Doug Peterson and Phil Rauscher, their offensive line coach. So I think just based on the fact that there's more continuity, that they've got the second year in this system, I think that you could see improvement there, but also, just Ben Bartch being healthy, Luke Fortner being in his second year in the league, having a ton of experience during his rookie year, and Brandon Sheriff, knock on wood, as long as he stays healthy, he should be able to play at a Pro Bowl level. He was battling through injuries last year, was still able to play pretty well for the Jaguars, but he's looked like a monster throughout training camp in the preseason when he's been able to get into the game. So I think you're going to see an improved Jaguars interior offensive line this Sunday against the Indianapolis Colts. And Ben Bartch, in my opinion, is a big part of that. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. If you enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You can also check out genjag.com/shop, pick up some new Duval gear. Y'all have a good one.